All right, we're here at the back 9 Redan Rosewood-Dekalb. I don't know what the name is. You'll find it. This is the back 9 hole by hole walkthrough with time lapse. They're laughing at something. Front 9's posted another video. Check that out. Great course. Old school track, right, Mason? 1991 established. Didn't know disc golf existed. I was a wee lad, not as wee as Mason because he was negative 9 years old or something like that. So he definitely didn't know. Let's get into it. Then the name of it is Splitting Headache. I'm going to guess because you've got dealer's choice off the tee. That's what the sign shows. What are we guessing here? 315?
Yeah.
We're going to guess it's 315. U-disc is showing position A. If you didn't watch the front 9, U-disc is showing position A right now. I think. No. Position C or D. We think it's in B. Whatever. We're going to walk it anyway. Just check it out. We have reached the green here at hole 10. Tricky little options there. Plenty of width on the options, but you need to be committed to which one you're going to take. And then you got this little drop off to the green. If you come in hot, you can probably get a little ground play, maybe push a little farther than you want. Good luck on your birdie. On to hole 11. All right, we're here at hole 11, which is alley-oops. That's funny. And by oops, I think they mean the distances that they've measured. It says 190, says 225. U-disc says 242. Mason just lasered it at, what'd you say? 210. So good luck with that. Bring your protractor, bring your scientific calculator, and let the algorithm cook. Let's check it out. We've reached the green here at hole 11. As you can see, a little shorty, green light birdie all day long. That tree that Josh just walked by, that's the gap you're trying to hit ideally. If you're trying to access this basket, maybe an ace run. I don't know what you're gonna do. Good luck with the birdie. On to hole 12. All right, so we're trending in the right direction here on hole 12, known as Wishbone. Sign says 205 short, 252 long. Mason lasered it at 248. And U-disc says 250, no, measured at 255. U-disc says 248. The sign says 252. That's a good thing, guys. Short dog leg left. You see that broken one out there? What are we going to call that? Maybe 20 feet left of that. Let's check it out. We have reached the green here at hole 12, where Mason is standing. Is the widest gap that you can take to access the basket. We are standing on top of his disc, which is about 10 feet away. Pretty standard shot. Throw it straight. Miss those two trees right there. You'll have yourself a birdie putt. Good luck. On to hole 13. Hole 13, it's called the A-team. Very beautiful hole. Probably my favorite hole, right? It's got to be very picturesque. Sweeping dogleg right. It's right in front of you. The basket is off to the left of that wooded tree line as you get up there. The sign says 309 and 367. You just said I lost it. 293, not even close. And Mason had it at 359 with the laser beam. We trust the laser beam. Let's check it out. I've reached the green here at hole 13. Very picturesque hole. Fairway is very generous on the width. I will say the only thing to note here is where those boys are emerging from back there. That's where the dogleg starts off the tee. It comes up fast. That gap off the tee, you've got two options. You've got the wide one. You need a lot of turn, but then you're going to need stability to get the disc to finish over here on the left side. You can also go that inside route or the right side off that the tree that's on the tee. That's going to be more of a hyzer flip up to a baby turnover that's just going to slide up here. Good luck with your birdie. On to hole 14. We have reached the tee here at hole 14, known as Rosebud. We've got 276 and 385. I would call this hole Hyzer's dream. You're going directly left off to those. Basket finishes right about there. Downhill, tucked in the trees. All the hyzer you want. Let's walk it. Reach the green here at hole 14. As you can see, very sharp dog leg to the left. It does go downhill. That was McKinney with the birdie run. You are going to get some ground play up here, so take note of that. You land it 60 feet short, you are bound to get some ground play. Get yourself inside circle, get your birdie like Mason's about to do. Move on to hole 15. Fairway to heaven. We've determined it is in the short right, if you look on the sign, that one right there, which by all indications on the sign is 344. UDIS says 402. It's definitely not that. Mason shot it at 370. Again, we go with the laser beam. We trust that. The basket is directly behind this. So you do have dealer's choice, right or left. Then you have that secondary group of trees that you are going to have to contend with. Let's check it out. I've reached the green here at hole 15. As you can see, fairly generous fairway. As a backhand, I would say the recommended shot. It's definitely to force something over on Annie with stability. Let it fight through this gap here. Stable out. Get inside circle. Get your birdie. Good luck. Hole 16 next. Hole 16. It's the Blue Bayou. I think I said that right. Bayou? I always say it in Louisiana. I'm not from there. Sign says 200. Mason hit the laser. You just said 234. The basket's right there. And it's 200 with the laser. Let's check it out. We have reached the green here at 16. Mason with the birdie. Josh with the birdie. Pretty straightforward hole. You saw the walk. That's where you want to throw it. That's where you want to finish. Get your birdie. On to hole 17. Hole 17. To air is divine. You just says 240. Hasn't been updated the whole time. We've learned that. Looks like it is in the second position as a dogleg right, so you're going to go through there. Sign says 327. We're not really sure. Can't laser it. We'll check it out and find out. We have reached the green here at hole 17. Still undecided. I don't think that's the 330 position. It is the short right position. Although we're not sure if that's 240 as UDIS says, or if it's 279 as the sign says. Best of luck on your birdie. On to hole 18. All right, we made it to hole 14. To forgive is par. What'd I say? 14. Wow. Did I just have a stroke? No, we're gonna leave that in there. We're at hole 18. I can't count. Josh, thanks out. Appreciate it. And thank you for forgiving me. To forgive is par. The hole is 207 by the laser, 215 by the sign, and 240 by UDIS. Straight in those trees right there. I expect birdies all day long here. Let's walk it. We have reached the green here at hole 18. Very short finishing hole. Forehand all day long on the backhand. That's Mason showing us the birdie. Plenty of room over here where Josh finished. That's the gap. Get your birdie, finish out your round. Best of luck. That is it for the hole by hole review here at Redan. Rosewood-Dekalb is UDIS name. It's called Redan. Great course, OG track. Sponsored by, what are they? Uncle Lenny. Lenny and Larry's Crazy Cookies for all your protein needs and caloric.
Jeff, what do people need to do?
Oh, what do they need to do? Like, subscribe,
and if you feel like a comment,
just drop a comment.
And be like Barrett, ring that bell.
Bing!